Alright, so I haven't ever made a video like this, I think. I'm just gonna make this one video if it helps anyone who's curious on like what do I use and how do I make stickers. I always really loved stickers. I think I've collected them before I even started selling them myself. I got my little computer. This is like 5 years old, but I always like put stickers on top of it and stuff. That's why I don't want to throw it out. It's like really bad. I should, but I'm just too attached because of the stickers that's on it. But anyways, I'm gonna start off with my first printer. It was let me check what I wrote on my essay. Okay, it was a Canon Pixma, and I'll probably edit this to have like, here's how the printer looked. So it's a Canon Pixma, and we bought it at Staples. Like, my mom bought it because I was in high school, and she was like, you know, you need like something. I was a senior, so it was like, you're not even doing any work as a senior, really. I don't know. Senior year was very loose. So it was a Canon Pixma. It was all white. It was kind of cool. It was really light for a printer. I never had a printer before, so I wasn't expecting how it was supposed to be. That's irrelevant though. Basically, I started with Voltron Designs. I made a couple of just designs that I was like, hey, those look good as stickers. And I've continued. I made a lot of like sticker designs like the summer after I went to like the summer of the first con that I went to, because I was like pretty inspired by artists. I think at the time I did traditional art, and I was in the mindset that like if you do traditional art, you can't sell or make stickers out of it because it's traditional art. Which is dumb. I don't want to say stupid. I think it's kind of common. I'm pretty sure that I wasn't the only one feeling that. I think it's just the feeling of like all art nowadays is digital. And I, for the longest, have been doing traditional art, so I was under the mindset that like all I could do was commissions that I would mail out. That was the only art I was selling before I moved on to stickers, which was like my first thing ever. So I made designs like these, designs of like fandoms. I was in Portugal at the time. I was really bored. First stickers I've made were very, very disappointing. The Canon printer was meant for, I assume, like work. I was just under the mindset that it would look perfect. So as soon as the stickers came out, I've never sold them. I just made a whole bunch. I think I made one Etsy listing, and then I was like, nah, this sucks. I took it out as soon as I put the listing up there, and I didn't really know like I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. But it was whatever. I think there was a point where like there was a change, and I think that change was me switching to digital art, because traditional art would be scanned, which would ruins the quality, and then printing, you print it out and it ruins the quality more. I think that kind of took away from a lot, and I was just really disappointed. I didn't want to sell anything until I made my next set of designs, which was like back when I started getting into like Legend of Zelda. I've always been into it, but Breath of Wild came out and I was like, yo, this stuff is good. So I made like stickers of them, and these aren't printed out by the first printer, but I'll like add in photos just to show like how they came out. They actually came out decent, and around that time I figured out what medium was, and medium is a life changer if you make homemade things. The medium I have right now is like, it's like whatever. It's not that great. I wanted to test out a cheaper medium, and it's gloss. It works alright. Basically, you put the medium on top of the sticker sheet, and it will make your stickers glossy, and I think it's a really good effect. It also makes them waterproof. I mean, like, not that you want to dip them in water because the adhesive would be affected, but not the design. So okay, so first printer started selling. That was when I opened my Etsy. I think it was around December, and I was really proud of it. I think there was a point in time that I started freaking out because I changed my printer's ink. And I think that one time I changed my printer's ink really kind of messed up the printer, and I don't really know how. It was a cheap printer. It was $30, but like ever since then it would double print. And around that time I was working at a restaurant, and I had like funds from like both Etsy and the restaurant. So I was like, yo, I got Amazon Prime. Like, I'm just gonna buy a printer off there, and it better come tomorrow. And that's what I did. I bought my second printer, which was HP Envy. I was so excited to print out new stickers because they came out vivid, but like legit, like as soon as I made new stickers, I was again disappointed because they came out bright, but once you put the medium over it, the ink is going to run, and that does not look, it doesn't look good at all. Like, I love how the gloss looks, but I did not like, I don't know, I didn't want to go without the gloss. It would be just selling paper, and that's what I did not want to do. So then I had to buy a laminating machine. And the laminating machine was like, alright. I feel like it dims the colors slightly, but that was the next alternative to, you know, just like not spraying the ink everywhere. I think later on I was able to buy like a dupe ink cartridge. One thing about that printer, by the way, HP Envy, you were like, what, $60 or something? But more than once a month I had to buy ink because of how much I was printing, but I also wasn't printing a crazy amount. Like, the $30 printer was changed less than the more like fancy printer or whatever, which was weird. I personally did not like that. I don't know how much money I spent on ink. I think I used that printer for a good like 2 months after I got it. I was switching ink like crazy. It was weird. That's why I had to go for a dupe ink, because the HP Envy ink was expensive, but then there was a dupe ink that was like $10, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for that because the reviews are good. So that's what I did. The dupe ink is actually more waterproof than the actual ink of the printer too. So after I got the dupe ink, I put that gloss on and it didn't smear. So I was like, wow, okay, that's fake, but whatever. I'm just gonna use that dupe ink. But then there was a point, I think this was around May. My birthday's in the beginning of May. I was like, I want the perfect printer, and that was like my goal. Basically, around the time I had my Envy printer, I was jobless, and it was the dark ages, basically. It was like low-key, no, not even low-key, it was like high-key the dark ages until I got Starbucks and started making money again. And I say Dark Ages too because it just sucks having whatever. I'll just cut this part out. Anyways, I was looking for the perfect printer and I went for my laser. I decided to try out laser, and I remember it was really kind of scary. I was like, I don't know what I'm going for. I don't know how much the ink is gonna cost, blah blah blah. I got a good deal on Amazon where you get frequently bought together. So I got my laser printer, which is a Dell C1760 Northwest NW at the end. Basically, these stickers that I show are made from that printer. It's right here. And it's lovely. It's decorated. It's decorated by some art idols that I'm like, cha-cha. Alright, this doesn't look too decorated, but here's the baby. It's heavy, it's big. I carried it all from home just because I felt like I wasn't gonna do college without it, which is true. This is a lifesaver because I don't have to go to the printer shop and make other people print my stuff. That's just whatever. I think the printer life is I don't know, it's liberated or something. But I adore this printer so much. I always tell people it's my baby. That hurt. It's legit my baby. I have right now all of the stickers I've currently cut. It's a good pile of it. I'm not sure if you could see, but they're cute, they're glittery, they sell really good. I got a new tablet. I got better at designing stickers. I feel like my first stickers were just kind of flawed in a way. I think it was just it's such a good feeling to be able to be proud of what I'm selling because I've always wanted to make money off my art. I think that's it. I think the only problem with the printer right now is not with the printer, it's with the laptop, because the laptop is old and it's 5 years old and it doesn't print good because sometimes it crashes when it prints and then it prints weird, but not because of the printer, it's because of the laptop. There's no more room in it, so I should do a factory reset, but then I gotta back up my files or just get a new laptop or figure out how to make my printer wireless so I could just print from my tablet. It's a process, but right now I'm really content with my stickers. I feel like stickers was the first thing that I sold, and I think honestly selling stickers helped me sell so much more. Start selling stickers, $1.50 a pop, and then $1.50 a pop, then $1.50 a pop for the buttons. Buttons from the button machines, $1.50 a pop. Then you go to keychains, which could be $10 each. Then the bigger buttons, which is $5 each, and then you could do orders, which you gotta put in hundreds for. But that's the whole thing. It's you make money out of small things to make bigger things. I've grown to appreciate printers in a way. Whoa. This came from a printer. So basically, the theme of this story is to start small. Thank you for watching. I will probably make more videos. Have a good day, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that this helps.